Welcome everybody, I'm Mark DelVecchio and this is Millcreek Cacao Roasters, where we make fine chocolate from these beans right here. Arriba Nacional from Ecuador. They're a beautiful fine tasting heirloom bean, and today I want to introduce to you Ann Fairbanks. She's a certified cheese professional. And Ann, what got you into cheese? Why is this your passion?
So not only is cheese amazing and delicious, there's a lot to learn about cheese.
And we're going to start learning about cheese now. And we're going to be doing these podcasts every week to bring you a pairing of our chocolate and some amazing cheese that Ann selected for us. What have you brought for us today, Ann?
This goat cheese is made by Uniekass, and it is goat being very white as a cheese. And then after they've aged it, or if they've made it and got it into the point where they want it, then they rub the outside of the big beautiful wheel with honey. And so you have a sweetness to the outside of it. So this beautiful white, very white goat cheese, goat cheeses always have a whiteness to them, and it's rubbed with honey, so that honey is going to kind of just flow right into the cheese as it ages.
Okay, so Ann, we're going to taste this beautiful cheese from Uniekass, which is out of the Netherlands, and you've decided to pair it with which one of our chocolate bars today?
I'm going to go with the amazing hot mole you have.
Okay, let's take a look at this hot mole. Part of the experience of enjoying our chocolate is opening the packaging. It's really part of the gift. And this is beautifully packaged. It tells our story in here. Open that up. See this beautifully perfectly tempered bar. Oh, gotta wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And on the back, oh, we know how to fill a box. On the back is that beautiful mole dust that we're talking about. So one of the original ways the Mayans used to enjoy their chocolate drink was to add spices to it. So this is an homage to that. And we've paired it, and now we're going to up that pairing one more time with this beautiful cheese. So Ann, show us how to go about preparing the cheese as if we were at a party, and how one goes about actually tasting the chocolate with the cheese to get that proper, fantastic experience.
Okay, so one of the things when you're sampling cheese or having it at a party, you're going to you don't want a big huge blob of cheese, because it's going to kind of just be sort of this huge piece in your mouth. You're actually going to just take a rectangular size piece so that the cheese can lay across the palate, rather than if you have a big huge cube, then it's kind of overkill.
Okay.
So, and we chose this particular cheese because of the freshness of goat cheese. This is aged a little bit, but it has a fresh flavor to it, and with the honey, it gives it just a little bit of sweetness.
Okay, so we're going to pair that with this mole bar, and you're going to hear a nice loud snap here. Cover your ears. Ooh, that's because that's so well tempered. And we're going to do something similar with the chocolate, because you just want to have a small piece of the chocolate to start off. You don't need a lot of this chocolate. Small pieces will be fine. Or, I think part of the fun is letting them participate. Show them how to do it, and then let them have at it. So we'll just break this up, and we're going to try the chocolate first. And with the mole, I suggest spicy side down.
So let that chocolate actually melt across your palate, your tongue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you're actually going to let the heat of your mouth melt that amazing cacao. You know, the best part of this was the research that I had to do over and over again to make sure that I was getting a really amazing pairing.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
I know, and someone has to do it. It's a grind, but I'm there for it.
I should do alone or with friends. The magic of chocolate is that it's solid at room temperature, but melts when it hits your tongue. That's what makes it so much fun.
And when pairing chocolate and cheese, it's important to have the coating of the chocolate. And when we were doing the research, as tough as it was, we discovered that doing the cheese first isn't quite the right balance.
No. Okay, not a chocolate sandwich.
No. So then after you've melted the chocolate in your mouth, then you're going to lay that nice cheese palette,
Oh,
the
thank you.
rectangle piece of cheese, across the tongue also, and then you're going to let them blend together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a moment of silence there. It's amazing.
Cheese expert, professional.
Chocolate. Wow.
I can see why you put those two together. So, Ann, where can we find this fabulous cheese here locally in Salt Lake and maybe elsewhere? But where we're concerned, we want to find it in the Salt Lake Valley.
So we sell it at Harmon's. I'm in the Brickyard Harmon's, and I have it there. And then other Harmon's possibly will carry it, but we do have a little, kind of decision on how many cheeses that we want to carry.
I want to thank you again for visiting with us and doing this chocolate and cheese pairing. I'm here with Ann Fairbanks. You can ask Ann all your cheese questions at Ann Fairbanks 2 on her Twitter account, or reach out to me at Millcreek Cacao, and I'll answer all your chocolate questions. Thanks again. We'll see you next week.
Bye.